Ngiyanibingelela elangeni lanamhlanje. Kuyimina umthandazi okhethekile, umkhulu Dabula Malwandle, umkhulu Dabula Amazwe, yena indodana insizwa yakazwane, Mtungu wazikode Maphikela Linda Mkhonto, yena uMangwanya uNtsele. Ngiza kini bantwana bakaNkulunkulu elangeni lanamhlanje ngithi ngizocacisa okuthize. Ngiza kini namhlanje ngithole umlayezo obuya emathungeni ami, umlayezo ngothola esithunyweni ukuthi namhlanje ngize la ngizokhulumisana kanye nani ngawo. Ngisho wona umlayezo the feminine spirit. Ngiza kini elangeni lanamhlanje ngithi ngizocacisa ukubaluleka kobusimame kulomhlaba or within the plan yakaNkulunkulu, ebelukuthi kuyena oplana yonke lento le, and then somehow wayeplana the wisdom around abantu besimame. Ngizala ngizochazisa ngendaba ye-intuition. Remember, ecaleni God created man, Adam. Wamnikeza konke. Kodwa wabona ukuthi there is somewhere la Adam aleka khona, and that's a spiritual wisdom, like intuition. Hence he created umuntu wesimame with intuition to come and help uAdam la ahluleka khona. Kubaluleke kakhulu ukuthi siyithathe from lapho ukuze sikwazi ukuconda ukuthi kahle what's the purpose of a woman emhlabeni. Why God created a woman emhlabeni? Because of clearly we know ukuthi the plan was for him to create man, and then we created Adam. But clearly Adam lacked something, and lobo ubuhlakaniphi obudlulele, ubuhlakaniphi bomoya, ubuhlakaniphi buya ngaphakathi. Yibo lobo othe makadala umuntu wesimame abutshala ngaphakathi kwakhe. Intuition, bantwana bakaNkulunkulu, it's a gift ebuya kuNkulunkulu. It's a gift that is carried only by the feminine power or the feminine spirit. And the feminine spirit is represented by a woman, a creator of life, a builder, a lover, somebody who cares. And that's a woman. So we check ukuthi okay, hence uNkulunkulu adecidile ukuthi umhlaba lo kumele ube blessed nge-intuition. Why uNkulunkulu akhethile ukuthi lo mhlaba kumele ubane ne-intuition? But somehow he decided ukuthi that intuition has to be carried by a woman, by somebody who can also create life. A man is only strong by the physical. A man is defined by his physical, tangible things. Kodwa abantu besimama, they are defined by their inner strength, the power within, the power to persevere, the power to go a long distance, the power to create life and to also nurture, to teach. Informal education. Sila namhlanje is because of that. The gift that was laid within the womb of a woman. uma abantu bomoya bazalwa baphathisiwe, uNkulunkulu ubekaphi lokho wena okumele uphume nako ukuphethe, ukubeka ngaphakathi umuntu wesimame ukuthi kube yena lo akhera she got the ability to carry a spiritual gift, ukuthi wena mawuba ngapha esiswini sakhe ukwazi ukuthi uyireceive. That's powerful, that's deep. Hence, there is no life if there is no woman. There is no life or direction if there's no woman's intervention. Nombhalo uyasho umbhalo masubheka la kwizaga, Izaga 19 verse 14 ithi, indlu nemfuyo kuyifa elivela kuyise, kepha umfazi ohlakaniphileyo uvela kuJehova. I'm talking about a noble woman. A noble woman who fears God. A noble woman who was blessed. Since Tina, we are living organisms with 6 senses. But a woman, it's a different living organism because she was also blessed with the 7th sense, which is intuition. Umuntu wesimame knows when it's wrong or knows when something is wrong without proof, and she is always right. Umuntu wesimame knows how to raise a child without going to school, and she does it perfectly. Umuntu wesimame knows how to take scrap and make them life. That's powerful. uNkulunkulu uma edala umuntu wesimame umnikeze more than umuntu wesilisa, so that nanoma umuntu wesilisa angaholda a position, kodwa that position will only make sense or will only be dignified if there's a strong or noble woman behind that man. For every successful man, there's even more successful women behind. Umfazi or abantu besimame, mawuthi uyabheka uyahamba uyabhekisisa, they are the ones who are playing a huge role when it comes to inkolo, when it comes to following uNkulunkulu, when it comes to doing izinto zomthetho, when it comes to be spiritually connected, because of the universe receives her more. The universe understands a woman more because of these two are aligned. They are both life givers. They are both blessing bearers. Uma ukhalela kumama, uma ukhalela kuNkulunkulu / the universe. Yingakho ngisho manje ngithe bami ewami amathonga angazisile namhlanje ubucokwa bowesimame empilweni yami, empilweni yesizwe, ukuchubekeleni phambili. kunento bathi amasiko wabantu abansundu. Kukho konke lokho amasiko ethu in most cases adilika kanje because a woman is now at this present moment in this time dispositioned, removed from her godly given position. Hence you see izinto now they are disordered. We need, as amadoda, we need now to give back to the ones who gave us life, to the one who transmit the glory of God, the plan of God to us. The will of God is transmitted through a womb of a woman. Singila namhlanje ngikhuluma nani because of the gift I received from a womb yomama ongizalayo. Ebami abantwana today they are who they are because of they received the gifts from umama obazalayo. Abantu besilisa today must stand up because of abantu besimame. They don't have the outer strength, the physicality, the physical appearance. Their strength is within. So thina kumele kube yithi esibanakekelayo, sibabuyisela where they belong. Give to them what they deserve according to God. Glory be to God. Namathonga ethu, ingelosi zethu nethunya zethu zonke ngokwehlukahlukana, ngokusibusisa ngomuntu wesimama, kuthi kube yena owakhayo, onikeza isizathu somfutho sobuhlakaniphi. Because of at the end of the day, behind every man's voice, it's a woman's voice. A noble woman builds a home. And yet again, an unnoble woman breaks a home. But zonke zoyi-two ziyakhombisa the power and influence of a woman phezu kumuntu wesilisa. Most of thina abantu besilisa, we are broken. And funny enough, there's only one way we can be restored. And that's love from a woman. Ifanisa nothando elibuya kuNkulunkulu. Bathini? A happy home is where a happy wife lives. Uyanakekela. She puts things into perspective. She takes care of business. She respects time. Those are the characteristics of the one and only creator, uNkulunkulu. We need, as abobaba, to protect our women because of uNkulunkulu usibusise ngobuhlakaniphi obubuyaphi ebubuya kubo bona laba besimame. Thina amadoda masimosha. Samba siphume endleleni. uNkulunkulu asifulathela, amathonga ethu asifulathela. The only time we find reason to want to fight, to go back aligning, is when a voice of a woman ingena endlebeni yakho. Singanoba na everything emhlabeni, kodwa masingana abantu besimame abasekelayo. We are not deemed worthy emphakathini. We are not deemed worthy kuNkulunkulu nasemathongeni ethu. Hence uma thina amadoda sithatha abafazi njengabantu abansundu, there must be a ritual that we dedicate to amathonga ethu. Thina sibobaba sazisa bethu amathonga ukuthi sesiyathatha, siyahlaba, nali igazi liyachitheka. Sazise namathonga wakabo wesimame ukuthi nangempela sesiyamthatha, because of she doesn't come just nje as a child bearer, but she comes in that family as a gift, as a blessing. She comes bearing gifts. Umuzi uyavuka, isibongo siyachubeka, umphakathi uyagezeka, new generations comes forth because of this woman. Thina amadoda, we are just there to plant a seed. Kodwa we are not the ones who nurtures the seed, who make sure the seed comes to life. A woman is like a potter. God is like a potter. So we need to respect abantu besimame if we say we respect uNkulunkulu. Because of the spirit of feminine is also a spirit that God possesses. Hence they say it's a God of love. And at the same time it's a God of war. Meaning ukuthi he is capable of producing this spirit, masculine spirit and feminine spirit at the same time. Hence ecaleni, he only produced the masculine spirit, but it was not fulfilled. It was not complete for his purpose. Hence he said, let me add the feminine spirit to the world so that this thing can be balanced, equilibrium. So thina umsebenzi wethu njengoba sibantu bomoya, njengoba sibantu uNkulunkulu asikhethile simadoda, kumele we need to teach amanye amadoda the importance of a woman in our lives, in our children's lives. Thina amadoda siyashayeka because of we have this thing called ego, self-centeredness. We want to own. We want to be known. We want to protect our identity, our dignity. But abafazi, through their intuition, they want to teach. They want to give what they already have, that God gave them, but they want to give to the next person. That's a role of a woman, a role of a noble woman. Igazi malichitheka phansi egameni lomshado, it's not just for fun, but in a way it's like paying God or thanking God for blessing you with this woman who's coming with a gift from God, a living angel. Ingelo sephilayo, ingelo sehambayo kulomhlaba. Sibusisekile siyisizwe ukuba nabantu besimame ngaphakathi kwethu. So let's not break them, because of the more we break them is the more we break ourselves. Mawuthi uyabheka emasontweni kugcwele abantu besimame. Because of why? Intuition. They know that something is happening even if they don't have proof, but they know that God exists. akunamuntu one-faith dlula umfazi, because of the intuition that tells her ukuthi yazini, yes, you need to have faith on what you don't see. Either way, it exists, whether you see it or not. That's where we see the difference. Thina simadoda sifuna ukubana ne-faith phezu kwento esiyibonayo, tangible things. Then we say, yeah, this is my work. This is where I belong because of I see 1, 2, 3. Abantu besimame, whether kunzima noma kumnandi, but they always remain who they are. We need to stop tainting our women's names because of kunofana noma sikhafulela uNkulunkulu ebusweni, saying, God, you made a mistake ngokukreate umfazi, and God knew very well ukuthi he was just blessing this world ngokukreate umfazi. Nobody's perfect, but somebody's better. In this case, whether we like it or not, bobaba, we need abafazi as much as nabo basineed. We essentially we come with the outer physicalness, the strength. Bona, they also come with strength, but a strength that comes from beneath, like ngaphakathi, deep in the depth of their bellies. That is why only women can persevere. And only a woman can know, I deserve this and I'm going to work hard and I'm going to get it. 90% of them, they get it if they are not broken along the way. So, spirituality also means physicalness, because of the physical part of us is the manifestation of the spiritual part of us. We are duality in creation. We are spirit and we are physical. Okwenzakalayo emkhathini nganothi the system, the matrix yasemkhathini is the same application here emhlabeni. There's no difference. The only difference ukuthi la emhlabeni, as human beings, we feel like we have the power to change and manipulate the will of God to suit us. Hence I said ukuthi the problem ukuthi we have disposition abantu besimame from their roles, from why they are here, their main purpose. I wouldn't go around judging abantu amadoda decide ukuthi probably maybe I will feel better if I was a woman, and then suddenly a person changes and then feels like a woman, acts like a woman, talks like a woman. Singakhohlwa about the shift. The shift. We are in an era whereby the universe is uplifting or reintroducing the spirit of femininity. Feminine attraction. Yinto egijimayo khona manje. Yes. That is what is happening. Yiyo lento ngikhuluma ngayo ngithi it's a shift. We are shifting from masculine authority. We are going into, already we are into a feminine authority. Siyabona kwenzakala. Women are getting in power. Women are being empowered. Women are doing things for themselves. Women are preachers, pastors. Women are policewomen. They do things At some point they were not supposed to do, or they were deemed unfit to do. But the shift is happening, and it favors the feminine energy. That is why abantu besilisa, we need to be careful not to separate ourselves from this shift. We need our women to be strong. We need to protect the strength of the feminine energy, because out of that strength we also get our strength. Umlayezo enginilethela wona namhlanje, more especially nina abantu besilisa, nani besimame, ukuthi you need to believe more in yourself, in your purpose. For every action there's a reaction. Women have been abused, women have been misplaced, hence the universe now is reacting in favor of the feminine energy. Ungako mawuthi uyabheka kaningi intwaso nani sikugcwele abantu besimame because of amadlozi avukayo, amadlozi feminine energies are rising up. Reincarnation is taking place, mainly kakhulu kubantu besimame. Mabezwe abanezindlebe loku okudluliswa through my mouth today. Nami for me, it's also a teaching, it's also a learning. Life, it's a forever learning, it's a forever school. You'll never graduate from life. We learn every day. Today I'm learning about the importance of a woman in my life. The importance of a woman between mina noNkulunkulu wami. Mina anginayo intuition. Ngafunda ngabana nama doctorate, ngamana nazonke lezi zinto lezi as a male. But my stature can only be visible uma kunomfazi on my side, a strong woman, a strong-willed woman. That is why ngithi bantu besilisa, let us invite this feminine energy that is knocking on our doors. Sihlukane nalezi zinto lezi eziningi elukuthi zi-negative towards abosimame. Masibeni abantu ebelukuthi nangempela we are here to take forth the will of God to the next generations and the next generations, up until wherever God knows where. Kodwa thina, let's correct the mistakes our forefathers did by neglecting the importance of a woman's role in our life, in our homes, in our careers, in our spirituality. Because of that's where we lost it. That's where we lost it. Abantu besimame, abantu abaletha impilo emhlabeni, and only God can give you the go ahead, or the approval, or the gift to do that. Who was chosen? A woman was chosen. God creates life spiritually, a woman creates life physically. So we need to understand the connection between the two. We need to understand the importance of a woman in God's eyes. We need to know why the devil is attacking abantu besimame. Because of he knows, the evil one knows, if I break a woman, I break isizwe. God's plan will not proceed, will not prevail. Let's protect abantu besimame in everything that we have, so that we can show uNkulunkulu ukuthi yes Baba, we are ready to repent from our ways. We are ready to do things differently. We are ready to listen. The closest voice uNkulunkulu that can use physically is your woman's voice, depending on what kind of a woman you have, noble or unnoble. Fortunate are those who are in the midst of noble women's voices. Then you know ukuthi uNkulunkulu ukuthandile, because of a noble woman comes from God. It's a gift from God. He's giving us man this beautiful gift, this angel that brings life. Sikhala ngebongo, sikhala ngamagama. The only person who can make sure ukuthi lento iyenzakala is the woman. It's the woman. Let's take things back to its origin. And its origin is the will of God, the plan of God upon the earth. Yes, kubi siyazi ukuthi ubumnyama bukhona, ebile ukuthi buyasidiverta at some point. But let's use God as our source of retrieving from izindleleni zethu, surrendering izinto zomhlaba, and then ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi sibe able to pursue lo uNkulunkulu athi thina kumele sikupursue. Nanoma ungabheka an animal kingdom, ngizowenza i-lion for an example. Who goes out to hunt, who protects, who gives life is the lioness. And what does the lion do? He just takes credit. Understand? A lion just takes credit because of it's a male. But the intuition around that credit is the woman's. He feeds the children. He even feeds the male. He protects the children. So it also applies to us as human beings. The human kingdom. Let's do what is right. Imihla nemihla yempilo zethu, to make sure ukuthi we put a queen back to her throne, next to the king's throne. You are not a king if you don't have a queen. You need to wear that crown with pride, knowing that you've worked for it, you've earned it by having a queen on your side. Ngiyabonga bantwana bakaNkulunkulu. Lo umlayezo lo benginiphathe wona namhlanje. Ngithi let's be careful of the shift that is happening, spiritual shift. The feminine energy is taking over. And we need to be glad, or we need to celebrate, because of the right spirit is taking over. It's going back to its position. We need abantu bethu besimame ukuthi baphakame. Nathi we need to boost ukuthi bakwazi ukuthi baphakame. It's not about ukuthi ubani wazi ukwenza ini, ubani wazi ini. It's about ukusebenzisana, meeting each other halfway. That is why Adam was blessed to have Eve, so that Eve can meet Adam halfway. Adam can meet Eve halfway. And then 50% becomes 100%. And then 100% is the will of God upon umhlaba. Let's make sure ukuthi mihla namalanga siphakamisa okulungele impilo zethu. Siphakamisa abomama, sibanikeza isupport phezukwa konke, sibanikeza indlebe, sibanikeza isikhathi. ukuthi babeke konke lokho abafuna ukuthi bakubeke, silalele, siyenze, because of that's how things are. Thina as men, we are not planners, but we are executors. Let the woman plan so that we can have something to execute. At the end of the day, we both win. uNkulunkulu ba proud ngathi sonke at the end of the day, because of omunye nomunye udlale irole yakhe. Ngibonga kakhulu for isikhathi senu, ngibonga kakhulu for indlebe yenu. Mina insizwa yakazwana, uMntungu wazikota, Maphikela, Mvuleni, Mpofu, Mangwane Ntsele. Ngithi makwande, gama lenkosi maliphakame, mihla namalanga yokuphila kwethu, ukuthi okuhle okwenzakala ngale emkhathini kubuye kusimboze nathi ngapha, kwenzakale ngapha ngasemhlabeni. Ukuphakama komoya wesifazane emkhathini kuphakame ngapha emhlabeni, so that we can have the common goal. uNkulunkulu usidinga sonke siphelele. Nginibonga kakhulu, ngibonga lesikhathi lesisenu leseninginikeze sona. Ngithi makwande, thokozani, ngithi ndawuwe nina zingelosi zasemanzini, zingelosi zasentabeni. Ngibonga kakhulu nakini nonke bantwana bomoya, bantwana bakaNkulunkulu. Ngithi makwande.